All right, everybody. My name is Tunde. I'm one third of the Heart and the Fight family. I will be interviewing The Beach and Reckless Rico today for the upcoming fight. I will not be joined by Daniel or Omar, but we're still going to have a good time nonetheless. So, Rico, uh, I'm hearing a lot of comparisons to yourself to Beach,
Yeah.
especially understanding when I talked to Daniel and Omar to prep for this. They both let me know that like both of y'all have won the MMA matches with submissions. I'm seeing you fight and understand that like you're very calculated with how you strike and how that leads into a submission. Beach, I've seen a couple of your matches and it does the same. So how do you feel, Rico? Being compared to somebody like you, especially with him and his old record.
And it's weird because Beach is one of my favorite fighters, so it's kind of honorable, you know what I mean, to be in like that type of comparison. But at the end of the day, I'm my own person. Like, yeah, we have similarities. Like, all our wins are by submission. We finish like with variations, whether it's like a guillotine or rear naked choke and things like that. I mean, the only difference is Beach taller than me. I'm 5'6". He like damn near 6 foot.
Yeah. I'm 5'11", but shit, it helps.
Yeah.
and so, Beach, how do you feel about these comparisons as well? Do you think y'all have similar style? Are you excited to go?
Yeah, I see the similarities in our style, but I also see the differences as well. I feel like I'm just like a longer person, so I can wrap people up pretty good, and I'm just excited for this fight because it's actually somebody that has a couple amateur fights, and I can tell he's good from his previous fights. So I'm just excited to have a good fight.
For sure. And even to your point, Rico, you said that you're honored to fight Beach, and I know on a past episode on Hard to Fight, you said that like you won't be done until like you get a chance to fight in all of the legends. And so the moment that's happening this Saturday, the reason why people are so excited is because both of y'all are really dominant submissions.
Yeah.
Really good, really dominant like submissioners. And so what do you think the impact, like after this fight, how do you think this is going to change Street Beefs if it is? And that's
yeah, I mean, to answer that question, I just feel like that because literally, like, everybody and their mama in the whole Street Beast community and people who don't even watch Street Beast start tuning in because they heard about this fight and everybody's want to tune in. And, like, if this was on pay-per-view, this would be like a Conor McGregor Khabib fight. This would be like, like John Jones and Israel Adesanya, just like the biggest fight you can make at this moment for 2021, especially to kick it off at the beginning of the year. So, this fight means a lot to a lot of people across, the world, you know what I'm saying? Because Street Beast has millions of views and hundreds of thousands of people tune in to watch you, whether we win or lose. And it just, it has an impact on everybody. Like, you see when we post videos on, like, or even pictures on our social media, how many likes and how many people comment. Yeah. They can't wait to see it. How do I tune in? How do I watch live? So I feel like it just has a tremendous impact on just everybody. So it's super awesome.
No ball effect.
Yeah.
What about you, Beach? How do you feel about it?
I feel like basically what he said, but like I feel like whichever one of us wins is gonna blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
For real.
That's dope. And so, Beach, understanding that Rico was supposed to be your first fight, well, first let me back up. Can you clear the fighting history? Because I understand that you took a break a little bit and then you decided to go back. So can you like clear things up a little bit for me?
I was just dealing with a lot of shit. Like my pops passed, and my uncle right after, and one of his buddies right after, and then I just took a break because it was so much spotlight. Everybody, like, I don't know, just fighting brought a lot of attention on me. So I had to take a break from that while I was trying to heal, get myself right, get my head right.
That's deep. And we don't get to talk about the mental battles, right? That like a lot of fighters go through a lot. And so first and foremost, I want to say thank you for being honest and talking to us about that. So just understanding, just assuming what you went through mentally. What made you want to say, okay, cool, I'm ready? Like, why is now the right time to come back to Street Beef?
I don't really know. I moved back to Virginia and started going to the gym again. and got my head in the right spot, started working, started doing good. So I figured it was time to come back.
This return to Street Beefs is letting everybody know, your fans know, whoever's watching know that you are in a good place again.
Yeah, my fans are another big part. Everybody from Street Beefs, like when they say they're like a family, they are like a family. Everybody fucking cares. Everybody's there when you need it. I don't know. They just like to help out.
That's dope. And so understanding that, like, you were coming back off of, you know, your hiatus, and, like, your return to Virginia, and you were in a new place, in a good place, that Reckless Rico was supposed to be your first fight back. What was your initial impression when you got that information?
I mean, I honestly, I don't know. I wanted to come to an event, so I had commented and asked Chris when the next couple of events were, because I just wanted to come, go to an event, not fight yet. And then everybody just started commenting, "Oh, Beach and Rico," and I was like, "Shit." I wasn't trying to come back yet. I guess we'll push it to December, and I'll come back. And I don't know what happened. I guess another fight got scheduled, but I'm happy. I got to warm up before, so I'm ready.
Awesome. Rico, so what are your fans, or what are the people, you know, in your corner? What are they saying about this? Do you hear anything specifically about this fight?
Yeah, like a lot of people, you know, supporting, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, my friends, my girlfriend, like all the fans that I have acquired through Street Beefs. There's so many people just so supportive and so loving, you know, as far as like, you know, trying to help me out, maybe sponsorships, fees, you know, it just, you know, not everything is like materialistic wise, just a lot of, you know, prayers and support and things like that. So I'm always really grateful and humble and honored, you know what I mean? Because especially coming from a little small town where I'm at out here in Indiana and Hobart, it just means a lot because so many people look up to somebody that's doing so positive in the community. So to rise out of like maybe a negative community, a racist community, or wherever you're coming from, you could show that positive outlook. So many people just look up to you, and I'm just really grateful for that.
Okay, and so I think what I want to understand and what I want to capture in this episode is kind of like y'all's origins. So, Beach, how did you come into fighting, and then also how did you get into Street Beefs?
I came into fighting really just I don't know. I just like to fight ever since I was a kid. I started wrestling, and then
How old were you when you started wrestling?
I think it was like 8th grade or 7th grade. I wrestled, and then I didn't wrestle 8th grade because they didn't have it at my school. And then I wrestled 2 years in high school, and then I didn't have the grades for it the next 2 years, so I didn't wrestle anymore. But when I got to Street Beefs, my buddy Emilio, he's fought on Street Beefs a couple times.
So you know, for the viewers, for your fans, at what point in time did this happen? Like, at what point in time did you meet Emilio, and then like you start thinking about joining Street Beefs?
So right around, I said, my 11th grade year, 12th grade, I met Emilio with my friend Thomas, Supreme Tot. He's also fought on Street Beefs.
Okay, shout out.
Yeah, and I met him, and one day we were drunk, and he had boxing gloves. So me and Emilio were boxing in my buddy's kitchen. And then after we boxed, he was like, "You're not bad. You should come fight on this Street Beefs channel I fight for." And I was like, "Hell yeah. When's the next event?" And that was a wrap. And then I went and fought Turk like 2 weeks later.
And that was that.
That was that.
That was history. And so you just to, you know, to wrap it all up. So you wrestled initially, like your first of fighting was wrestling. You were traditionally trained in wrestling, and then you just been a fighter.
Yeah,
you got the fighter spirit.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm sorry, no. You finish.
I mean, I've done a lot more training since I started at Street Beefs, but yeah, that's my background.
Is there a gym that you are mentored, or is there?
There's just, I started going to a boxing gym, and then I moved over to Winchester Boxing because they have like a jiu-jitsu class and a whole MMA thing. So I've been doing that.
That's dope. That's dope. And so, okay, so what year were you a senior? I'm sorry.
2018.
Oh, so 2018. Okay, cool. So you've been in the Street Beefs game for 2 years, about.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Oh, that's crazy, man. And
It's
so,
like 2 years in April or May.
oh, 2 years in April
April or May this year.
of 2021.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hey, that's like
Dope.
All right.
literally like going to be here soon.
Yeah.
So Rico, you know, for the new viewers, for the fans, what was your introduction to fighting, and then how did you transition into Street Beefs?
Yeah, so my introduction into fighting was my mom. Like as a kid, my mom would have me and my sister in like all these sports, like any other like parent that's a sports fanatic. But like I didn't really like football, playing baseball, soccer, and hockey. It wasn't until like I started doing wrestling where I'm just like, something clicking a little bit about taking another man down and pinning them. So I wrestled in my sixth and seventh grade year. Didn't wrestle eighth grade year because I got expelled, and then I wrestled my freshman year to my senior year. But during that time as well, I started training jiu-jitsu and stuff at this gym, Maximum Gym, I hope that I've been at for like a couple of years. And then as far as like how I got into Street Beefs, I was watching Street Beefs, I think, from my senior year and like my senior year up until like 2020, because I was always just like, oh man, that's so cool. I want to fight that one day. But I was just like in my head, I'll never go there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's far.
Yeah,
it was like super far. I didn't have a car. I'm like, yeah, there's no way possible. And then this year just so happened with the pandemic and stuff going on, everything closed, no tournaments, no fights. And then I was just like, and then I was in the group chat for Street Beefs, and then I don't know, it was weird. I commented on like this. So sometimes people in Street Beefs they'll post like videos like critique like self constructive criticism videos, you know what I'm saying? And I commented on like, hey, you should hold your jab, this and that. And then another guy commented, he was like not trying to call you out like disrespectfully, but he was like, I would like to challenge myself against you. I was just like, all right, cool, you know what I mean? Didn't really think it would show up. Then I showed up. That was in May of this year. Fought again. That's when I became like the champion after like Beach had left, and then yeah, that was it.
Wow. And so it's funny because like it sounds like both of y'all had this inclination in high school. Like it's safe to say that in high school y'all knew, okay, cool, I just want to fight.
Yeah.
I just want to beat on people.
Yeah. Always looking for some trouble.
And that was my next question. That's how I was going to transition. So were you fighting people in high school? Was like were you like one of the ones that people didn't mess with? Like, how did this fighting spirit that you had in high school translate into like how you were interacting?
My first year in high school as a freshman, like literally everybody wanted to fight me. Like as soon as the word got out, like, oh, this guy does jiu-jitsu, thinks he's a badass. Like I remember I spent like me and my best friend, my boy Latrell, we spent like the whole freshman year just fighting like all the seniors, all the juniors, because like we would have lunchtime, right? And there's 3 lunch periods, A, B, and C. And then like the guy would like come up to us and be like, yo, meet me in the bathroom or meet me in the upstairs auditorium in the gym room, and we would just bang with him. And then I think like the last like year, senior year, junior year, like nobody wants to mess with us at that point because we had beat up everybody at that point. We were just always fighting in school. Spent a lot of time on like lunch detention at ISS, so yeah, not a fun time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What about you, Beach?
Well, I honestly, we did a lot of. I once brought boxing gloves to school. I didn't really fight too much in school, but like when I did, it was over something dumb and usually ended real quick. But we used to slap box in the bathroom. Eventually brought boxing gloves, but yeah, didn't really get in too many fights except for I don't know, a couple that were just dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb stuff. I didn't really fight. It wasn't really a fight. It was just some stupid shit that got broken up.
Damn.
Yeah. I've never actually gotten able to fight somebody and like I don't know. I've been in a couple fights, but I've never been able to like stand up and have like a full out like as me and this dude fighting until we're knocked the fuck out. And I've never had that happen before because I don't know.
Everybody wants to grapple in school.
Yeah. I usually just slam people and go to work from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been in a fight personally, but I've definitely went through the rites of passage, which is slap boxing. I feel like
Oh man.
I feel like if you are a male in high school, you slap box at least 5 times.
At least.
At least 5 times.
It's like that's the minimal.
That's the minimum, right?
Yeah. I ain't really fight nobody till out of high school, but slap boxing all the fucking time.
For sure. And that was kind of fun for me as well. I was bad at it. I'll be honest. But no, it was definitely fun to figure out, see somebody's steps, understand. Okay, cool. They move with their right, so they're gonna hit me with this hook. Like stuff like that was definitely fun to process and experience. And so I want to ask you all, like, is there anything in each other that you've noticed? Like, I don't know if you watch footage or whatever, but is there anything that like the other person does that you were nervous about or that you're going to be looking out for in the fight coming up?
You just want me to give away my secrets and stuff
Right.
before the fight?
I'm just like, no.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I can't do that. Y'all both looked at me like, bro.
Yeah, I just got quiet. I'm just like, no.
I was like, how am I supposed to answer that without giving nothing away?
Okay. So let me ask this then. Is there another fighter in another branch that you would like to go up against?
Honestly, I have a whole list of people I want to fight. So, I mean, there's a couple. Like one, I want to rematch with Turk eventually.
Okay.
And I wanted to fight Viking, but then I took my break, so I'll probably get that fight eventually.
Okay.
I don't really know.
What about you, Rico?
For me, it's a real short list. I mean, I just like, if I really had to pick, I like Arm and Hammer. I know we supposed to fight sometime like next year or whatever. He's like a pretty good like kickboxer or whatever. Turk for sure, because me and Turk were supposed to fight. I think like my 3rd or 4th fight, but something fell apart. Like he was supposed to fight Butterfly or something. I don't know. So I know Turk's one of them. Menace Mike, just because Menace Mike is Menace Mike. He talks crap. He's like the Conor McGregor. He's like the Conor McGregor street beef. So me and him got to run it. Slumbo Rice for sure.
Should I give him more than Nate Diaz?
Yeah, he's like a Nate Diaz for sure. Him.
Money.
I'm trying to think. Slumbo Rice. Slumbo Rice is a really cool guy, a really good grappler. I'm trying to think who else. And Juice Box.
Okay.
A lot of people forget about Juice Box, but Juice Box was like one of the OGs. I actually
he's a scrappy motherfucker.
Yeah, I sparred with Juice, but like my very first fight, I spent like, because the dude, like I was supposed to fight originally, he didn't ride for 2 hours, so I spent like an hour sparring with Juice Box, and he was just helping me get warmed up.
Word.
Yeah, I'm just like, I wouldn't mind fighting this dude one day.
That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people do sleep on Juice Box.
Yeah.
I really don't understand why.
Yeah, he hasn't fought in a while. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah. And so what I want to ask you two, so we'll Beach first. Beach, there's a lot of buzz coming up about Rico. There's a lot of buzz that's been coming up around the Canadian. Is there, at Memnon Warrior, all of these dudes that just got put onto the Wall of Fame. Is there anybody outside of Rico that there's people have really been talking about that you're interested in fighting or sparring with or something like that?
Memnon Warrior is a great striker for sure. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'd fight him yet. But what does he weigh? What does he weigh right now?
He weighs like 157 right now.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
he is a jacked 157.
Yeah, he walks around heavier than me.
Damn.
Yeah. People always think like I'm bigger. I'm like, no, my brother's bigger than me. And I'm like the older brother.
Yeah. Like, he's younger than you?
Yeah, he's 22.
How old are you?
24.
Oh shit.
How much do you weigh, Rico?
Right now I probably weigh like 151, 152.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't get no higher than like all the times it says like in the intro I'm 155. I'm really like 152, 151. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually stay around 155, but I'm at like 150 right now.
Okay.
Probably like 153, right in between there.
Okay. So okay. So Memnom is on your list.
I don't know about right so soon. He's supposed to have a pro contract, right?
Yeah, he just got signed up. Well, he signed the pro
With
contract with Anthony Pettis.
Pettis Management, right? I
dope.
saw that. That's
Memnon.
fucking good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congrats to Memnon. That's dope, man.
Right.
I'm so proud of that man. Like just so much hard work and just dedication. Now you like a couple of fights for him and he'll be in the UFC or something, just living his dream and proving all the haters wrong. So I couldn't be more proud than for my brother. You know what I mean?
Wow. I mean, and that brings up a good point. Like, is UFC something that you all desire to be a part of, or like, where do you all see your fighting career going to?
I can go as far as I can with it. I don't see why I would stop short of that. If I don't stop progressing, I'm gonna keep going as long as I can.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know me, I'm just trying to make it big, you know, make a, name for myself and, have a lot of, fame, money, do things with money in the right ways and just go down as a GOAT, man. That's it.
Okay, cool. And so, okay, this is something I want to get y'all opinion on. Canadian has been talking about like being his class's title champ in all of the branches, right? So it's not pound for pound title, not scrapyard. He's talking about like street beefs overall. Just like
he's trying to unite all the belts, huh?
He's trying to unite all the belts. This dude thinks he's Thanos and he's trying to collect them. So how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that that's something that should be a part of street beefs? Like, is street beefs in the place where we're evolving?
I think once, the West Coast is already established, but like once Scrapyard and what's the other one? Pound for Pound.
Wow.
And once those get like more well established, they have their own fighters that everybody knows.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have a West Coast and East Coast go at it right now, but we couldn't throw Scrapyard and Pound for Pound in there yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like at some point in time, like Beach saying, once those guys get more established, we should have like somebody unify all the belts. That way we can have like a Leno champion or something like that.
I think a couple of the known fighters from like the bigger channels should go over to Scrapyard or Pound for Pound and go fight on their channel, and that'll help everything go.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, who are some people that you think could get a cross branch title off top?
Cross like a title from the other, like from West Coast and East Coast.
Yeah.
Well, depending on who wins this match, me or Rico are doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to say too, I think either one of y'all could definitely go, east, west, whatever. I think definitely y'all can get multi branches, and I should have said that to begin with. But outside of you all, outside of yourself, who are some other people that you think could get a cross branch title?
Not to be biased, but I want to say Midnight Warrior.
That's fair.
Baby Hawk for sure. Baby Hawk.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's a scrapper.
Iraqi Assassin, Country Hoodlum. I want to say Bermuda and Viking too.
Word. That's a pretty good list right there. About everybody I missed.
Okay, so this is the final section. I want to just poke your brain in terms of like the training, and so the reason why I want to highlight this, and you can give as much information as you like. We know that people watch this, and they watch the content, they watch y'all because they want to be like y'all, they want to fight like y'all, and so if it could just be a few things, maybe one routine or whatever, like what are some of the things that you're prepping in order to like get ready for this fight?
I'm doing some strength training and cardio because everybody needs cardio. Cardio is like the number one thing in fighting, and you need strength in fighting because if your other guy's stronger than you, the other guy's stronger than you. That's just a minus on yours. So you get all the advantage you can get. Your strength, speed, and cardio are the main three. And then skill comes along as you go. Skill is something you gain from experience. But strength, you don't gain from experience. Strength, you gain from training and working out. So you got to put in the work to get stronger and faster to keep up with everybody else.
That's dope. Thank you, Peach. What about you, Rico?
One of the things I do, you know, alongside with many other things, is technical sparring. Like a lot of guys, like they still believe in that style, like meathead sparring and slugging it out to like somebody get dropped or a black eye. But I do a lot of technical sparring, especially when I have like fights and stuff coming up like that. Well, I'm not really doing nothing super hard or throwing like at 1,000%, just really technical movement, kind of like blowing in a sense. That way you can see the movement, see the technique, see what you're doing. Maybe try some things in your arsenal that you like and that you don't like, and just try to make your game really technical in that sense.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay. Again, fellas, I want to thank you all for making the time and getting on the show. We're going to make sure that you all get access to this and you can share with your peoples. We're really thankful, really grateful. And before y'all go, just one thing you want people to know about this fight this coming Saturday.
Everybody tune in, Demon Boys Boxing. Watch it live because it's going down.
Yes, sir. The biggest fight in Street Beefs history. Stay tuned. Yeah,
hey, that's not a lie. That's not a lie. All right, fellas. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Y'all.
If you enjoyed this interview and the continued growth of our content on our page, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and become a member of our Patreon family. Until next time, dig deep and double down on your commitments to yourself.